New Gallup poll shows Americans leaving Democrat Party in droves, and rightfully so. Rightfully so. All we had to do was just let them govern. Let them govern and let people see exactly what the Democrat Party has to offer, and they can see that it does nothing to help the average American. Does nothing to help the average American citizen. Everything they do is identity politics. They care more about the LGBTQ agenda than they care about anything else. And identity politics. That's all they care about. And average normal people are fed up and they are leaving the Democrat Party. So we're gonna talk about that. But before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, share this out so we can get this information out there. Subscribe if you're not already a subscriber, and hit that alarm bell so you know when I'm putting out new stuff. Also, check out my link tree in the description. It has a link to my Patreon. That's where I talk about things that I can't talk about here. There's also a link to my Instagram and my X account. All right, so let's talk about this news. Now, this comes from Trending Politics from Chris Powell, and he reports that with just 20 days left until Election Day, a new Gallup poll has revealed a concerning trend for Democrats. According to the poll, more Americans are identifying as Republicans or independents, with fewer calling themselves Democrats. Conducted from October 1st through the 12th, the poll shows a significant shift in political affiliations since mid-September, causing potential challenges for Democrats ahead of the crucial vote. Again, people are living in these Democrat cities. We're living in the entire country. Corporations and everything are ran by Democrats, and they are harming people. But the data shows that 31% of respondents now identify as Republican, marking a 4-point increase from the previous poll conducted in late September. Meanwhile, only 28% of Americans consider themselves Democrat, a 3-point drop over the same period. The number of independents, while still holding a significant share at 41%, dropped by 1%. Here you go. Here you can see it here. All right. The Democratic Party is one of the two major political parties in the United States, of course, and its origins trace back to the early 19th century, making it the world's oldest active political party. You know, the party of Jim Crow, the party of slavery. Historically, the Democratic Party represented agrarian interests, Southern slaveholders, and the working class. However, its base and ideological stance have shifted significantly over the centuries. Now, big corporations love the Democrat Party. By the turn of the 20th century, the Democrat Party began to undergo a transformation, particularly under the influence of progressive figures such as Woodrow Wilson. The New Deal era under President Franklin D. Roosevelt in the 1930s marked a significant shift towards liberal ideologies, focusing on social welfare, labor rights, and federal regulation of the economy. The decline in Democratic support today comes at a critical time as both parties ramp up efforts to secure votes before Election Day. Analysts suggest that economic concerns, inflation, and dissatisfaction with the Biden-Harris administration's handling of domestic issues may be driving voters away from the Democrat Party. So people are, again, how long I've been saying black people, specifically black men, has been running from the Democratic plantation. They see freedom and they're like, we're out of here. The poll indicates that Republicans could benefit from a surge in party loyalty and enthusiasm, while Democrats face the task of motivating their base and winning back independents who are showing increasing support for the GOP. This election cycle had been notable for its dramatic developments as well. President Joe Biden, despite initially pursuing re-election, withdrew following a pivotal June debate that intensified concerns over his age and health, leading to his endorsement of Vice President Kamala Harris as the Democratic nominee. Now, Harris, who ascended without participating in the primaries, which is just ridiculous, and they call themselves the Democrat Party, undemocratic, chose Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as her vice presidential candidate. The winner of this critical election is scheduled for inauguration on January 20th, 2025. As the presidential election approaches, Vice President Harris and former President Trump are intensifying their outreach to voters in these final weeks. Tonight, Harris is slated for an interview with Fox News. I'm gonna try to report it if I can find it online. I'll do a live show, marking a strategic engagement with a typically critical audience. Trump has also participated in the town hall with Univision, aimed particularly at engaging female voters, with this session set to be broadcast tomorrow morning. Both candidates are utilizing these media appearances to solidify their final pitches to the electorate. Trump continues his vigorous campaign schedule, including a town hall previously recorded with Fox News focusing on women, which aired this Wednesday morning. His running mate, Senator J.D. Vance from Ohio, is actively campaigning across key battleground states with scheduled rallies today in Williamsport, Pennsylvania, and Wilmington, Connecticut. Meanwhile, Harris's running mate, Governor Tim Walz of Minnesota, is also on the campaign trail, attending receptions in Washington, D.C. So there you have it. People are leaving the Democrat Party in droves. They know that this party is actually harming people. Every single policy that they put forth have not benefited the average American. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Leave your comments down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And check out jjthepsychotherapist.com for the latest in news. Until next time, peace.